Welcome back to another episode of the Almost Tipsy Vegan. Uh, since I've become vegan, one of the hardest things I have had to break is cheese, and specifically uh, pizza. I love, love, love pizza, and I still go out occasionally and get pizza. That's why I'm almost vegan. But a good friend of mine and coworker gave me this recipe, and uh, we're going to make it this way. We're going to make it vegan. Uh, we're going to start out, we're going to add a packet of yeast. If I can get it open. Maybe I can't get it open. Maybe my camera person will come give me a pair of scissors to get it open with. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on my camera person, we're going to add a lot of flavor to this. And here's my camera person. Give me some scissors. We can cut it open. We got the yeast going in here. It's just live yeast. Then we're going to, again, as y'all know, we cook with alcohol. Uh, this recipe calls for water. We like a lot of flavor. So we're going to add a cup. This is 12 ounces of dark beer. Now, I don't, unless I have to, I don't drink warm beer. I know people in foreign countries love warm beer, but here we like cold beer. So cheers, cold beer. But we're going to add, this is 12 ounces. It calls for a cup. I'm just going to wing it. We're going to put a bit more. Yeah, that's about a cup of dark beer. Okay. It also calls for a little bit of sugar. That's probably about a teaspoon of sugar. Just you sprinkle it. The sugar feeds the yeast, and what I like about the beer already has hops in it, so it helps the beer, the pizza dough too. We're also going to add a little bit of salt, just a little bit of salt. Now, as you know, on my channel here, we cook with a lot of flavor. Uh, so we're going to add to this mixture here. We're going to add a couple of teaspoons of nutritional yeast because I like my dough to have flavor on it. We're also going to add some onion powder. Just sprinkle some onion powder. And now we're going to add a little bit of garlic powder. Again, I wish y'all all could eat with us because we have so much flavor. We're going to add in some dried oregano. This is all going to be in the crust, and this is going to be in addition to the stuff, the toppings we put on the pizza. So I need to stir that around just a little bit. And when it starts bubbling up, we're going to let that sit just for a few minutes. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it will start bubbling up and the yeast starts working probably in 10, 15 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and add 2.5 cups of bread flour. So while I'm giving this a chance to start bubbling up, y'all take a break, have a drink. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, this has been sitting, and you can see it's bubbling really well. And again, it's got all the ingredients in there. The original recipe calls for oil. We're not putting any oil in this. And also, this beer bottle right here, if you see it, it's going to be our rolling pan. So when we do get ready to roll the flour out. So now that this is bubbling up, we're putting in 2.5 cups of bread flour. Okay. Now, I am not a what do you call it, where you cook bread and everything, but so anybody that's really a bread maker or that kind of things, no laughing. So I'm just gonna stir this around, and it's going to absorb this liquid, and we're gonna let it sit in a dark place for until it doubles in size or whatever. We'll put a rag over it or a towel. So, okay, camera person, they're laughing. So anyway, we're gonna mix this up and talk to y'all later. Sorry about the laughing, but we have a good time on the show. So here I'm just mixing it with my hands, knead it a little bit, get it all blended together. Again, y'all can laugh with me for laughing, but hey, I am not a bread maker. We've made this one time, and it turned out really, really good. So what we're going to do is just mix it a few times, tear it apart, get all this stuff working together, and then we're going to just let it sit. So I don't know how much to knead it, no idea about that. So anyway, I think we're just going to, let's another minute or so, and we will call it a day on this, because I have no idea. So why don't we just cover this up? We will put a kitchen towel over it, not a rag. So make a little ball out of it. And when we come back in a little while, you will see that we hope it has risen. So there we go. Pat down just a little bit. And we're going to put this kitchen towel over it and put it in a dark place, dark, warm place. So anyway, see y'all in a little while. Okay, the pizza oven is heated up. The dough was rolled out. We rolled it out very thin. We had to go back in there and we're going to punch a little holes, use a fork to punch holes in here so it will not have air pockets in there. As you can see, we did not get a round pizza. But remember, this crust has beer. It's got all kinds of herbs and spices. We're going to put it back in the oven. We like ours really crispy. It's not thick at all. And then when you see this again, it's going to have the toppings over here. It's going to have mushrooms, spinach, peppers, fresh basil, tomatoes, black olives, tomato sauce here, and then that vegan cheese. So we're going to let this cook for a few minutes. And then next time we bring it out of the oven, it will have all the ingredients on there and show you what a pizza looks like that's vegan style. Okay, the pizza was in the oven. We cooked it at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. That's just the pizza crust. It came out nice and crispy. Then we took it out. We put the toppings on here and then put it back in the oven, and it cooked another 15 minutes. Okay, now this pizza does not have the same texture as pizzas you buy at a store. It's crispier. It's a lot healthier. So it hadn't got all the sodium on there. You see, it hadn't got all the. It's a vegan cheese. It's not real oily. Whenever we go to restaurants, we always ask for extra napkins to pat the grease off the pizza, or either go light on the cheese. So I'm gonna try a little bite of it here. Hopefully I don't burn the hair off my tongue, but Let's try it. Oh, could y'all hear the crunch? It's very, very, very good. I would be happy to have this anytime, knowing how healthy it is. It's lower in sodium, and again, it's got beer, nutritional yeast. Uh, if people want to add extra oregano or red pepper flakes, that's all good. We'll have that out for them. But anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode about making vegan pizza, and I'm the Almost Tipsy Vegan.